Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. In the last episode, my wife and I were trying desperately to get this truck to the end. You know, this has been quite an adventure. My wife gave up. She is coming back. She said she wouldn't, but she was joking. She will be back. But in the meantime, I thought I'd get some more of this done. What we're trying to do is get this son of a biscuit. We're trying to get this truck with its load to the cabin zone. What the? Already. It starts off with a bang. We're going to refuel that International. There we go. Whatever was wrong is fixed now because I can actually refill the trucks. And I'm going to switch over to this truck because obviously we've dropped the trailer for some reason. Why do I have the wrong tires on here? I have the OHD 3s. I should have the OHD 2s. They're much better mud tires. But whatever. Okay. Unpack truck. Pack truck. That's how it's going to pack it. Sliding off the trailer. Great. Okay, well, good. And nothing. Okay, so we're going to switch back to change trucks to the Caterpillar. And we're going to turn our lights on. We're going to attach the winch. This is, what a freaking nightmare. Disaster Piece Theater. And we're going to very carefully, slowly drag our helpless truck to the loading and unloading zone. And I have a feeling we're probably going to have to do this again later on when we have to move the cabins. The good news is I found out from several of my viewers, thank you for the hints, by the way, guys, that you can actually, when you do missions for the cabins, you can reuse these cabins. So you don't have to keep them here. You can actually use them and move them to the next cabin zone. So you don't have to keep building cabins. So we won't have to, hopefully, bring any more wood down from the lumber mill. That load of wood was probably our last load, and we won't have to do any more. Wow, the lighting is just rough. And this truck, again, does not stomach much water. It really will drown pretty easily. So anyway, we're going to bring all the trucks over. We're going to try to get this thing loaded. We're right over there, I think, is where we're at. And we'll be done with this freaking map, or this section of the map. This has all been the first part of this mission, and this is why it's insane. Like, I don't understand why they made it so hard, but they really... This is not an easy map. I'm actually looking forward to some of the other maps now because I've played on all of them, and really, I think the only map that's maybe as hard as this one is the COVID, Lake COVID, and or Lake Coved or whatever, and then the other. What was the other one? The Imratus or whatever that goes along with Lake Cove. So those two are, I think, a little bit on the same par of difficulty as this. Oh, shoot. So far, so good, though. We can use the repair points on our Fleet Star or our Load Star to repair this truck for the damage that we've done to it. Turn! Great. It's getting hung up on these stupid rocks. I'm trying to go to the right of them and the truck won't turn. Come on. There we go. I don't want to pull the Load Star over those rocks. There we go. Okay, good. Got it. Good. So anyway, as much as my wife loathes this map, she was a big help to me. And she might have dumped over a couple times. I think she did really good, honestly. She did, like, great. She's just not very good at backing up trucks. And that is something that a lot of people aren't good at. It's tough. And I obviously rode over as many times as she did, so we're on even footing when it comes to that. That's for sure. Look at all these trucks. Okay, so we're going to stop right here. Nope. Got to pick the right truck. Okay. Then we're going to repair. Shut her down. Change truck over to this. Forklift fast mode. That was that was not what I was trying to do. Raise and lower, right trigger, left trigger. What? Okay. Sorry, had to get into mode. Once I deliver these, I'm going to pull them right back out, and we'll set them on the ground because it's going to be. I don't want to have to try to like get those off later. We delivered one of two, and we're going to go for left fast mode. Shoot. There we go. Okay. I need to get a gear. That might be a little low. Just saying. Okay. And functions. Okay. Raise. And we're going to raise that. Tilt it back just a little bit. Sweet. Oh, I see a problem. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have to scoot this out of the way. What happened was the back of it was wedged against the roof, so I kind of got jammed in there, and boy, I couldn't get back out again. All right, so let's go ahead and change back to our forklift. Can we pack that? Oh, we can. Look at that pack. I don't understand what that means, but we still have a free space on the truck body. Okay. And forklift fast mode, and we're gonna lower. And forward. And we have 2 of 2. So we've completed that section. And now we're going to place them down outside so we can actually access them. So up, fast mode, lower, not quite what I was going for. There we go, that's a little better. There we go. Have a cabin. Oh no, they have to stay in there. It took it out. Oh, you freaking jerks. Okay, fine. Whatever. So we'll just leave them in there until the stage is over. God dang it. Screwed. Dang it, screwed again. Foot over, come on. Okay. Ah. Yep. Okay, and then we're gonna lower that. No, lower. In my head, reverse is lower. I don't know why they made it the other way, but what can you do? Oh, okay, all right. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, don't go too far. Okay, at least I can extend. That's not what I wanted to do, but we'll get it. That's all right. Shut that off. Okay. Well, that has been the most successful part of this operation. No, turn it off. Okay, so now we need to deliver concrete slab for 6 fuels, 10 freaking loads of bricks. So let's start working on that. 10 brick loads, huh? Where can we get brick from? I mean, besides the obvious. Is this brick? Do. This says unlimited bricks at this warehouse. We know that it's kind of a pain to get back there, but it's not far from our garage. And so we could get back there pretty easily. I'm thinking just use the twin steer. I'm tired of screwing around with the trucks that can't do it. So let's get set up for an operation to do that. I'll be right back. All right, so we are in the process of I'm going to pull these trucks out. I've got all the big trucks out, but we still need to move our little shizzle sticks. What the Ford, yep. We still need to get these trucks out of this frickin' mire. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I had a hard time just getting this truck back here by itself. Pulling the other truck out isn't going to be great. But we're going to try. There we go. It actually connected for once to the winch that I wanted. So we're going to drag these back across the river to the garage. And then I'm going to try to figure out how to get set up to most efficiently deliver 10 bricks. You know, that warehouse, let's take a look real quick here. The warehouse that we looked at, oh crap, I just spun and now I'm lost, stop it. What is this one? What does this have? It has fuel and bricks. So actually we could just do groups of 4. We wouldn't have to get too fancy with it. I was thinking I'd have to go one way or go another. But now I'm thinking maybe I could just put a fuel truck with a crane at the warehouse and, move stuff onto the. Since we have more than, let's see, we could get 10. We have 16 items that can come from that location, which means that we can actually, that's 4 loads. So we can just do 4 trips with the twin steer back and forth. And the twin steer will have no problem getting there back and forth. So, and then delivering them up to the mine, which will be a nightmare. And this, I knew this was going to be a problem here. These rocks are killer. I'm going to put the speed down a little bit to see if I can't get across this river. Hold on, I'm getting a text from a friend who's interested in buying the house. Hold on one second, folks. So that that little break, and of course you guys have no idea because you're here, turned into a 5.5 hour. One of my friends from high school, he and his wife are actually looking for a new home, and they're looking for exactly what I'm doing. They're looking for a house that is nice but needs work. And so they saw the post that I put on about it being for sale, and they were like, oh, it's exactly in the neighborhood that they wanted, and it's the exact kind of home that they wanted. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. They seem very interested, and they are going to call me tomorrow and let me know before it goes up on the market. But I thought that was pretty neat. They just out of nowhere, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I saw this house because we've been looking for a house in Rocky River in this neighborhood for years and have not ever found one. And now this is the first one we've seen in years. And now the downside is because he's a friend, that means I probably, like, if there's a bidding war, you know, what do you do in that case? Like, I'd be like, well, I'm sorry, like, I'm giving it to somebody else because they're going to pay more. So because I know he's got a pretty limited budget, so it's like that's a hard thing. But I gotta do what's right, so I gotta figure out what to do, what is right in that situation. So we'll see. I don't think once again it'll be a bidding war, but that is, you know, it does point to that. You know, I think my mom was originally gonna let it go for like a song, really. She had somebody offer her like $200 for it. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do that," and I'm like, "Mom, I don't think you should be willing to go that low. Like, it's worth more than that." And she, of course, you know, has her own ideas, but we were able to convince her to wait and see what happened. And so I'm glad we did because it is definitely worth more than that. At least double, if not more. So we'll see what happens, but I am excited that people are interested already, and even if they decide not to do it, you know, in a way I'd be glad if they did do it, though, because I know that they're planning on remodeling, but they're not going to tear the house down. They're going to make it nice again, and that would make me very happy. So we'll see. Hopefully that's what ends up happening. So now the bad news is at some point we're going to have to come back out to this cabin zone, which means I'm going to have to bring probably a fuel truck at least to this point to meet the twin steer as it comes out to get the cabins and move them to zone number 2, wherever that is. I was trying to avoid this, but the posts have made it so that I have to go right through the center. These trucks are really quite lost on this muck right here. Not sure what to do about that. So that was a good day. Got to take a ride in my awesome Kia. I love driving that car, man. It's like, it's starting to run real nice. Like, you know, if it's been broken in and the transmission is, the clutch is getting easier and easier to operate, which is good. Like, it's starting to wear in and actually feel, you know, like I'm comfortable with it and it's comfortable with me. And it's just a really nice driving car. It's got pep all the time, and it's got zip when you want it. It doesn't have like blow off the doors speed, but I'll tell you what, that turbo will kick you in the butt when you floor it. Get in the second gear and you pass on through 2,000 RPM and head on up to the 6,000 range. There's some real kick in there. That car puts you back in your seat, and it really accelerates quickly. It's got a 6.7 second 0 to 60, which in today's standards is averagely good. It's not super fast. I think the Civic R, the Type R or whatever they call it, is faster. Pretty sure. And I also think that the GTI, the Volkswagen, is faster, which is fine. They're also a lot more expensive, but it is definitely faster than the Toyota Corolla IM or the Corolla hatchback and the Corolla S. So, not that I'm going to ever be racing it. I don't race. I'm actually a pretty. I race up to speed. So like when I get on the freeway, I'm like 65. I stop accelerating there. Everybody that was racing me just goes on past. I let the cops pull them over. But that car's got some serious get up and go, especially if you hit it right. Now, once again, with the clutch, I'm not very. I've only been like driving in anger for the last couple of months. I've only really driven stick quite a bit in the last year or two, and so getting the timing down and getting everything where it's most optimal is still a little bit of a challenge. It's not rocket science, but it doesn't just happen naturally yet for me. And that's okay. Probably never will, because I don't really drive like that very often. Usually we got a couple roads around here that are like perfect for that car. Like, speed limit's about 55, and they're curvy and they go over hills and around corners and stuff, and that's like the right road for that car. I'd like to take it out west sometime, because out west is where they have those big sweeping roads through the mountain trails and stuff like that. Like, they're not off-road, but like curvy paved roads around, beautiful vistas. It's the driver's dream. All right, so these trucks are both going to go in for service. We've got them recovered. And the other trucks are back here and ready. I got to kind of decide how I'm going to do this. I'm thinking, like I said before, we just need a crane truck at the warehouse with some fuel. Wow, frame rates, man. And I wish, the only thing I don't like about this mission is with all of the places to get materials, like, it just gets annoying having all this clutter on the screen all the time. Like, there's always these stupid. And I suppose you could, we could do to stop. I'm getting annoyed with that on my videos. Like, it's been the last 5 things. What we could do is turn off the follow. And that'll get rid of it, because I kind of know what I'm doing. So we can look at the mission when we get closer. So change trucks. Nope. 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 No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, there we go. Sometimes my brain just doesn't cooperate with my fingers. This truck needs better tires, first of all. We'll keep it out, but, man, almost out of gas. One big letdown with this little truck. Service this guy. Move to garage. Leave garage. Oops, one thing we didn't do. Forgot. We talked about tires, and I never did anything. Customize. Really, the best tires for this one are the UOD2s. There we go. Definitely provides for a bouncier ride, but what a cute little truck. Little. It's not quite what I was trying to do. Okay, good. Park right there. Ignore the fence. Phew. 'Tis the season to be sneezy. Fa la 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 la. So what we're going to do with this is restore the crane. Nope. Recover the truck. Yeah, go into the garage. Sorry. I dribbled on myself. Okay. And that's going to work. And we'll go ahead and grab this. Going to run it down to the warehouse with some fuel. Going to buy a nice big canister of fuel. There we go. And why are we doing this? Well, we're going to use this as our crane truck at the warehouse. So you guys get to, in this episode, kind of see a little bit of behind the scenes. This is what I do when a lot of times you guys aren't seeing what I'm doing. I'm moving trucks around the map to different locations to help support what I want to do. To foster and encourage my dreams as a trucker to get this mission done at some point in my life before I croak. I feel like this whole map has turned into a sponge. Not loving it. Oh, somehow I left a tipper over there. Whoops. I suppose I could tow it. I could tow the line. Do with a twin steer. Love isn't always on time. Wow, even off the road is bad. Jeepers criminy. What gives? It's because I've got this giant monster fuel tank behind me. That is not helping the situation for sure. Don't tip. We've had enough of that in the series. There's been more than enough tipping going on. Let's just drive straight for a little bit. I'm going the right way, right? I feel like, where the frick am I? Okay, yeah, we're going the right way. Love isn't always on time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boy, talk about a super group, man. Toto was amazing. They have some great songs, man. Great guitar player. There was the B-side to Africa was a song called "That Would Be Good for You," and it is just hey, what? Okay, it is just a freaking awesome rock song. The beat is, it's got a classic like really cool like swing beat. Love it. I love Toto. It's my kind of music right there. Yep. So we're going to park the fueler right here. And we're going to refuel. Nope. No. Nope. Detach. Wink. And we're going to pull around on this side of it. And that should do. I think we'll be clear of the loading area. We'll see. And now let's go ahead and grab our twin steer. And I got an idea. I think we'll run a little bit into the night, but when it gets to be like pitch black, we'll stop. Oh, wow. I almost dumped over. That's how squishy the map is getting. Something is up. Full squish factor ahead. Do I have the right tires? Yeah, I got. Do I have chains on? Look at. Yeah, okay. I mean, from what I understand, the chains do help with the mud a bit. Yeah, now that the Twin Steer is an all-wheel drive vehicle, like along with the locking diffs, it is a total beast. There's not much that this truck can't do. I'm pretty impressed with how it's working. It was good without it, but it with the freaking what? With the lift kit, the big tires, and the all-wheel drive, it just powers on through the muck. See if we can reach out and grab that thing as we pass it. Nope, it's going to go for the telephone pole. Good idea, because that's exactly not what I wanted. So now we're going to have to wheel this thing in, reel it in. The downside with the all-wheel drive is it does suck a ton of gas. But sometimes you have to be willing to sacrifice. And our light just went out. Wow, it went from sort of dark to complete black. Okay, easy there. We'll stop here for the night. No, we're playing in realistic mode here. Loading platform. What do I need for this mission? I'll never know because this is not going to cooperate. I need to go to the missions, Gold Horse Mining, and we're going to have to turn this back on. Wait, which mission was it? This one. Okay, start tracking. Concrete slabs 4, fuel 6, bricks 10. So I'm going to do bricks first. But we're going to let it go till morning, so I'll be back. Good morning, all. It's time to begin the mass loading project. Crane mode. All right. Now there is a limit to what I can reach. Unfortunately, I'm at it. Dang, I thought I'd get a little more off of it than that, but no. Really? Even down, huh? Wow. Okay, well, we'll have to move the truck around. Good funk. I really wish you could like load like multiples at a time. That would just be so nice. It'd make life so much more easier. Lift that. That's as far as I could get it. And we're going to change the truck, jump over to the Western Star. See, what's going to suck is that even after doing all this, I don't know how I'm going to get it. Like, even here, I'm too far away. I have to be. Okay, so basically, I got to get this thing. Not there. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry about your signs. Sorry about that, love. We'll just, yeah, that typical move. There's method to my madness. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Further back. Yep. Crane mode. See? I know what I'm doing. That is a lot of brick. We've only just begun to brick. So we'll get 6 on this load, 4 on the next, along with 2 fuel. And then we'll start working on the other orders. I don't know if you can get concrete crab from here. I think we'll come. Change truck. Cargo management. Change truck. Well, no wonder I'm getting tipsy. My anchors went away for some reason. Tossing them like that probably would break the bricks, I would imagine. Okay, so what's the next step here? We're going to stop engine and change truck. Pull this up. I was hoping that I was going to be able to pack the cargo. No! I was still... Dang it. Okay. We'll go right here. Stop engine. Fuel. And we're going to go into our Logistics, man, logistics. This one, we're going to go to the Freightliner. We'll get these loaded, and we'll call it an episode. Watch my idea. This may or may not work, but at least we tried. Yeah, I kind of missed that a little bit. What I'm thinking is I want to get this turned around before I do this. That way if I tip it, it's not so drastic. Like, oh, crap, and then I got to reload it. Like, thinking ahead, right? Turn those wheels so it flips the other way. Come on. Oh, go back. Frickin' you jack donkey. Ugh. Why you got to be so stubborn? Of course. But at least, well, you know what? If we can get... No, block. The zone is blocked, of course. Is the stupid zone part blocked? All right, so detach the trailer. Loading bricks on the fly. Perfect. And we're going to activate the anchors, put the crane out. Get these 2 more bricks loaded on. We'll have 6 bricks. We'll need 4 more. No! For frick's sake. The game doesn't make it easy, that's for sure. Like, one of the things I wish they would get rid of is the auto reset crane whenever you pick a new load. They shouldn't do that, but maybe that's just how they had to do it programming-wise. I'm not sure. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Happy with those results, and let's go ahead and... Oh, but you know what? Shoes and socks. Because we did not connect this to a truck, the cargo's not packed, and the twin steer will not be able to pack the cargo because it is does not have a hitch. In order to pack the cargo, you have to hitch it to the truck. So we're going to see if we can get attached trailer. Oh, it did it. I didn't think I could reach, but okay, there we go. And let's get the frick out of here. Concrete slabs are double, so I can do 1 in one load and 3 in the other. We'll see. Detach. We'll just pull this guy over here for now. Good. And we'll Move on down the road. Let's go ahead and attach winch. That's as close as she's going to get. And we are going to look and see about, hey, you know what? All those stupid signs are off for some reason. Did I just attach? Dork. Was there ever any doubt? Okay, going forward. That's weird. I wonder why. Hold on one second, folks. All right. Well, we're all set to go. My son just called, so I had to answer that. Sorry. And I think that does it for this episode. We're all packed. And so in our next exciting episode, we will make the trip to Brickland. Got to make my way up the mountain. But I'm going to go the long way. I mean, we could technically cut the back way and go up. No way, no how. We're going to go down the main road and around and up through the hill of hell and around the corner through the pass of frozen death to the gold mine. So I will see you guys in the next exciting episode. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up, boys. Up. Have a great night. Bye.